Les productions du corps en mouvement.
We are the music.
Welcome to another live body production.
Why do you think more people don't get as outraged about this? I mean, obviously not everybody comes even close to seeing the kind of things that you've seen that would rightfully make anybody enraged and want to do something about it. But I mean, I think we're getting at this. People go nuts when somebody tries to screw with the Second Amendment and regulate guns in any way, but people don't get outraged quite as much about this subject.
People get outraged in the sense that if someone sticks a microphone in front of their face, they'll say, oh, just give me 5 minutes alone with that guy. But when it comes to actual prioritizing of what's important to them, child protection will be on that list, but it won't be number one on most people's lists. And there's also a huge portion of America that believes that children are the property of the family, and that to interfere in any way is wrong. So these are the people that are happy to have a human being, so I'm not saying a man, a human being sexually assault a neighbor. They're happy to have him go to prison for life. Does the same thing to his own kid and bring on the therapist. He's a sick man and he needs help. That's a mindset that's been with us for many, many years. And until that's overcome, until we collectively say it's our job to protect children, related to them or not, things are going to stay the way they are.
I just want to run with this for a little bit longer. You've been arguing also for years that there's nothing sick about it. It's not a sickness.
Of course not. Of course not. You mean pedophilia?
Right.
That's a real funny joke. See, that one did make it into the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of the American Psychiatric Association. But if you look at it, they're talking about a state of mind, recurrent, intrusive fantasies about sexual conduct with children. Well, I don't care what fantasies people have. I don't care how intrusive they are. What I care about is conduct. Behavior is the truth. So, you can fantasize about anything you want. It's not until you do it that you become my concern or anybody else's. I ride the subway to work. You don't think I consider homicide as an option every single day? Now, if we acted on everything that we thought, there'd probably only be 4 or 5 of us left and we'd be fighting. You're not allowed to do that. I don't want to be the thought police. I don't want to run around and tell people, don't think about committing crimes. Don't keep diaries about committing crimes. Don't write comic books about committing crimes. I don't care. But when you act on your feelings, that's a volitional choice. They're not paranoid schizophrenics who will act like paranoid schizophrenics no matter where you put them. You can put them in court. They'll act like paranoid schizophrenics. I've not yet met a predatory pedophile who will sexually assault a child in front of strangers. And I don't expect I will. Not only is it a volitional act, it's become an extraordinarily profitable act. And while the internet did not create child pornography, that's a ludicrous myth, it has made it a cottage industry for a lot of freaks who realize if you grow your own victims, the American criminal justice system gives you a break on your sentence.
And that's one of the things that Protect has been working to overturn in each state.
Protect has succeeded at overturning it in several states. The one I'm most proud of course, is New York, but not all states. Just like not all states will provide counsel. And by counsel, I don't mean a warm, caring volunteer. I mean a lawyer for a child who's alleged to have been abused or neglected. His parents, again, I'm putting the words in quotes, they're entitled by law in every state to lawyers. If they can't afford one, they get one for free. The petitioner is the state, and their job is to protect the state. So if they did a crappy investigation, it's their job to protect the investigators. The child is only independently represented if the child has his or her own attorney. In New York, that is the case. In most states, it's only a maybe, and in some states, it's a never.
Live Body Productions.
Live Body Productions. We're the music.